All right, it says we're live. I think we may be live. Hopefully we are live. And the first thing I have to do is I have to make 100% sure that what I have sitting right over here is not actually on film at all, because I don't want to show that off yet. But what is going on, everybody? It is a Monday night, and let me get this situated just a little bit better as I just completely cover the camera there. I'm not a big fan of that angle either. Let's see, sorry, I don't like that. What's up, Matthew? How's it going? How is your Monday night going? Sorry, I'm just messing with the camera here because for some strange reason, I cannot get a view or a angle that I like, and I want to make 100% sure that what is in this corner I don't show yet. So how's everybody going? I saw quite a few other notifications here, so let me pull up the chat. David, Big Dog Rammy, what is going on? How's your Monday night? Stuart, welcome. Thank you guys for joining. Mike, how are you doing tonight? Hope you guys are all having a fantastic Monday night. Night of Ren, what is going on? Welcome. Hope you guys' Monday night's going fantastic. Josh, how's it going, sir? Josh. I see Josh Cortez and obviously my homie Josh Pence there. Thank you for joining, man. And so the whole reason I'm doing this is just get this right off the bat is because I'm going to be that local band that, is at every show opening up for the headliner. That they're just grinding. They're the little local guys. They do every show they can. That's going to be me tonight. So if you guys don't know, Josh, I believe, is premiering his newest video at 8 o'clock tonight. So 100%, we're going to do this for about an hour. So about 7:55, maybe 7:50 to make sure we have enough time. Maybe get some popcorn, get a brew, head over to Josh's channel, and then we're going to watch his premiere. And I cannot wait to be able to view that because I know he's got some equipment upgrades that I am super excited to see the way it all turns out. So about 7:50, we're gonna end this. This is gonna be a real short stream, and we're all gonna go over and we're going to watch watch Josh's video. But I'm sure you guys are all gonna go do that anyway. But yeah, so I am your opener tonight. So the lights in the venue are still on. No one's moshing because you don't mosh during the opener. But it's gonna be fun. So I don't know if you guys probably saw my thumbnail. Have two DC McFarlane figures that I'm gonna open up tonight. I'm super excited about this one. As you guys probably know, I'm not a huge Superman fan, but I freaking love the look of this one, and it's gonna complete my trinity for the DC figures of Batman, Wonder Woman, and then Superman. So I'm actually super excited for this one. And then obviously, if you guys watched my last video, you guys know I picked up, and another huge thank you to Adam Nathaniel for picking this up for me, but it's the blue variant of the Detective Comics Batman. So super excited to open both these up for you guys tonight, and yeah, it's gonna have a little bit of fun before Josh's before Josh's premiere, because that's like I said, I cannot wait for that. So let's play. I don't know, I guess I'm a cover band, so let's play the hits. Let's play some Journey. Let's play Freebird. Let's just have some fun with it. I swear I'm an idiot sometimes, but hey, you know what? This channel is all about having fun and kind of, I don't know, making fun of myself. So I'm well aware that I'm an idiot most of the time. Josh says, let's see. Josh says, LMFO. Let's see. Big Dog's laughing. Nice says opener. Yep. Stuart says Josh is groupie. I'm going to prefer opener. I'm going to be the opening band, not necessarily, offering those type of services to Josh after the show, but hey, you get a couple beers with me, who knows? Oh, God. All right, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, I need something to drink after that. Let's see. Josh is drinking a Doom Pedal now. Nice. Dude, I am so happy you love that beer. That is awesome. Matthew says, hell yes, bro. Can't wait for Josh. Yeah, no, Josh's video is going to be awesome. I can't wait for that tonight as well. Night of Ren said, I saw that variant Batman at Walmart the other day. Yeah, so it seems like people are finding them everywhere but Ohio. I have yet to see it anywhere. I've seen most of all the other McFarlane figures, but I've yet to see the blue and gray variant. So from what I'm seeing, I don't think it's actually a chase. I think it's just it's just a different color variant of the figure. But because like people are finding like whole. I think Cincy found 8 at one Walmart and hit one of his latest videos. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna be super hard to find. It's just maybe the distribution hasn't been worldwide yet. But hopefully, if you guys are looking for those, you'll be able to find them soon. Because as you guys will see, it's in the color scheme alone is just such an awesome figure. Let's see. Sorry. Is the big bad item being revealed tonight? It is not. So I've decided I'm going to do an edited video for that, which is actually what I was working on before I went live, and I didn't have time to actually get it out of box. So it's not even out of box yet. I'm going to finish that up after your video tonight, but no, it is. I'm probably going to post that, I think maybe Wednesday. So be on the lookout. There'll be like an actual edited video for what I got. Yeah, no, I appreciate I appreciate that. Yeah, so hopefully everyone's excited because I am super excited about the big purchase that I teased in my last video. Let's see. And Josh obviously knows what it is because I texted him literally the day I got it. So I'm a new subscriber, loving your vids. Peace from Scotland. Was it Tigger Deer Thor? Tigger Deer Thor? Thank you so much. That's awesome. I'm really glad that you're enjoying the videos, and thank you so much for subscribing and supporting the channel. And glad you're able to make this live stream. That is awesome. Really, really, really appreciate it. So hope you guys are having, I guess it'd be, is it still night over there, or are you guys more in the day? But I hope you're having a great morning, night, wherever you are, and whatever time it is. Hope you are having a fantastic day. Christian, what is going on? Let's see. He says, I actually got the Superman also. It's amazing, especially with the flight stand. I know. So, like, I think the thing that stole me is, and I got one that actually had, like, the hand is loose. So it's just, like, rolling around in there. But I think the thing that really got me was the suit. Like, that's actually, like, a raised Superman, like, emblem. And it's, like, got a really nice metallic shine to it. Fantastic looking figure. You know what? Let's just go ahead and start cracking this open. Since I am on a time limit, since, we have to make sure we are ready for Josh's video tonight. So let's go ahead and we'll just go ahead and crack this open. Let's see. Matthew says, welcome. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much, Matthew. One of my favorite channels. Josh, thank you so much. Like that, like, you have no idea like how much that means to me. Like, I'm having so much fun putting together these videos, especially here recently. I don't know, like really focusing my collection on the Kenner Batman stuff and really kind of, I don't know, like moving away from stuff I was just buying on impulse or stuff that I really liked, but I didn't really have a connection with, has like kind of changed, I don't know, my whole outlook on collecting. And now it's to the point where like I'm excited to go out to stores. I'm excited to hang out. Like, obviously, like if you guys seen Josh and I's videos, like we've been hanging out constantly lately. And it's just so much fun because his kind of whole like mentality has changed again, like, or not again, but like it's changed to Star Wars Hot Toys again. And like just seeing the joy of him collecting those, and that's like rubbed off on me, like kind of really focusing on Batman. And it's just awesome. Like this is like such an exciting and fun time to be collecting, and I'm glad I'm able to kind of, I don't know, pass all that on to you guys, and hopefully it's entertaining, and hopefully you guys are like really kind of enjoying your collecting as well. So yeah, so that's like a really long-winded answer or like explanation of kind of like why I think I'm having like a lot of fun doing these type of videos. So yeah, I'm glad you guys are really enjoying them. Thank you guys so much. Let's see. Night Ren says Dio and Judas Priest. Play some Judo and Judas Priest. I don't know if I really have a setup to do that all that well. Let's see. Josh says, what's up, everyone in the chat? Kenner collecting looking good. Thank you, Matthew. Yeah. So this is what I was doing yesterday. Is I reorganized just about everything, and I completely redid my Kenner wall here. And then I put almost all my vehicles kind of, as you can see, like displayed right there. I'm still trying to move some things around, like all these DC Direct figures that are down here. And I have a couple Players Kais. Those I need to move to this side. And then I have my MEZCOs, and it's going to have like all my DC Direct stuff over here. And this is going to be strictly nothing but Kenner. And then my higher end like statues. And right now I have the McFarlane stuff over here too. But I don't know if it's going to stay there. But see, I don't know. I need, because I have so many of the McFarlane, I'm pretty much planning on getting everyone they release. I need a lot of space for those, so they may actually still stay there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those yet, but yeah, though eventually this is all just gonna be Kenner. I just need to move a couple last things, and I don't know what to do with the artwork because I'm already out of room on that Kenner wall, and I'm thinking I need to basically move this artwork over here, and then just keep lining that wall, like that corner, with nothing but Kenner. I think that's what I'm gonna end up hopefully doing whenever I get a little bit more time to do it. So probably honestly maybe Thursday or probably maybe Thursday I'll end up being able to finish that. So it's definitely a work in progress, but I'm enjoying putting it together. Let's see. I had a really sick IPA earlier. Nice. What'd you have, Christian? So this, if you're curious, is just a dry hop Pilsner from a Columbus, Ohio brewery. And the brewery name is Hoof, so Hoof, Hearted. So if you say it real fast, Hoof Hearted. So you can sophomoric, I guess would be the word. They basically have like 9-year-old humor or like 13-year-old humor. But their beer's really good. So if you're ever in Columbus, definitely check them out. This is a dry hop Pilsner called the Florida Room. It's really good. Let's see. Stuart says, "What's up, Josh?" Let's see. I need that gray, blue and gray Batman. Yeah, hopefully you're able to find one. It seems like they're really, really picking, like starting to pick up, and people are really starting to find them everywhere. And there's quite a few of them. So hopefully you're able to find one soon. Josh has no slabs today. Josh, I'm right there with you. I'm so ready for Saturday. I guess I'm going to say here, Josh and I are going to. Oh no! Oh, not a problem, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that, but you definitely didn't have to do that at all. And Jeremy, just so you know, if you're on the stream, I'm not revealing what I showed you this morning. I know you and Josh are the only two in the channel that actually know what I bought over the weekend. I'm doing an edited video for that, so I'd appreciate some like hush on that. So awesome, thank you so much for joining, Jeremy. I really, really appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, so Josh and I, if you guys don't know, we're going to be hitting up a couple toy stores again down in Cincinnati. There's one we've been to, I think, a year and a half, I think is the last time we were there. I'm going to take him to a comic shop, a higher-end comic shop that has a lot of slabs, a lot of higher-end statues and collectibles. So I think he'll really enjoy it, especially with everything that he's getting into in this graded comics. So we're going to go there and then just hit up a couple more stores that we hit up pretty recently, but it'll be a lot of fun just to hang out and who knows, like, I mean, even the stores that we hit up recently, I mean, they very well could have brand new stuff, so I'm excited, and it's always just fun to hang out and just mess around, and you know, we may even get him to a new craft brewery and see if we can find his next Doom pedal, because that's how it starts. You find one you like, then you find two you like, and next thing you know, that's all you're drinking is craft beer, and it's fantastic. Let's see. Josh would get. Did you get your birthday card? Stuart asked. I'll let Josh answer that. He may already have in the comments. Let's see. Tiger Deer Thor says, I got MEZCO 112 Magneto the other day. What a figure! If you could have one McFarlane Toys make any figure, what would it be? Oh, that's a good question. Oh, that's a really good question. My initial gut reaction would be basically McFarlane's take on the Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze. I don't know why. I always think that Mr. Freeze is like one of the most like underrepresented Batman villains when it comes to figures. And I love that suit from Batman and Robin. Like I know we've talked like a lot of times like on my live streams, like that's the one hot toy I want Hot Toys to make is the Schwarzenegger Batman Mr. Freeze, just because I think it would be amazing with Christian. I think Christian may have just gotten it too. The Arkham game Scarecrow would be amazing in McFarlane form, which hopefully, since I did the Joker and the other Batman, they would do that. But I do want to see a Mr. Freeze, and they could even do like I would like to see the Arnold Schwarzenegger one, but I'd be perfectly happy with the Arkham video game one because, like I said, they the designs in that game are stunning, and as you guys can see, I collect all the Hot Toys for the Arkham games just because I love the designs. Simply stunning. So that would be probably my two. I agree with Christian. Definitely the Scarecrow from the Arkham games, and then Mr. Freeze that are from Batman and Robin. I think that would be what I'd really like to see. And I'd also really like to see a like Build-A-Figure, but like since they did like the weird Batmobile, I would really like them to do an actual real Build-A-Figure and make either a Bane, Killer Croc, Solomon Grundy, like one of the huge just hulking characters. I think that would be amazing. I think McFarlane would just nail a Bane. I think like just, you know, the muscle sculpts and even like some of the hoses and stuff. I think if they did like an actual like comic accurate, especially like Bane in the new Tom King run and the Rebirth run, I think if he did a Bane in that style, it would be one of the best Bane figures I've ever seen. So I hope at some point we get some of the bigger characters, and yeah, I think McFarlane's just going to do a lot of really cool stuff because the figures are amazing. See, it said just after midnight. Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't know how far ahead you guys are. Well, good Tuesday for you then. I hope your Tuesday, your Tuesday night, or I guess Monday night / Tuesday morning is fantastic. Let's see. The retro corner behind you looks awesome. The bright colors. Thank you, Stuart. Yeah, no, I was super, when I was putting that together last night and watching Josh's stream, I was extremely happy with how that all turned out. I thought it looked really nice, having everything kind of stacked, the vehicles, and then having just the wall of carded figures behind me. I'm really happy with kind of how it's looking. And hopefully this weekend I can find some more stuff, because there were like 3 items that I passed on at the store I went to this past weekend. And if Josh and I end up going there again, which I'm pretty sure we're planning on it, I'll probably pick up those to add to that, just to add to the Kenner collection. Let's see. Kevin, what is going on? How are you doing tonight? David Big Dog says, yeah, same. I've been focusing on just a couple lines to collect right now. And honestly, that's the way to do it. Like, I don't know. It's so much, like, I'm just so much more focused. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm always going to show you guys, like, as all the toys I can in the shop. So I'll show you Transformers. I'll show you G.I. Joe. I'll show you Marvel. I'll show you wrestling. I'll show you everything I can. But, like, as far as the stuff that I'm, like, really interested in, it's pretty much strictly just Batman right now. There are like some of the MEZCO horror figures. I do collect those, but those, you know, I usually pre-order and I don't actually go hunt for them. And then the only thing I am kind of interested in getting into, because I love this McFarlane line so much, is the Mortal Kombat figures. Well, actually, Mortal Kombat and Doom. I think those are the 2 that like I really would pick up some of those figures as well. Like I actually almost picked up the Scorpion and Sub-Zero over the weekend, but I ended up passing on them. So I think eventually I might get into those, but like just like real small, like little things, not trying to collect full lines or, you know, anything really other than just some of the Batman stuff. I don't know, it just makes it so much more, like, I don't know, I don't want to say rewarding, because I feel like that's the wrong word, but it just makes it feel, I don't know, so much more like calming. Like instead of just trying to feel like I had to buy everything and I don't know, and trying to, you know, figure out how I'm gonna pay for it, and I don't know, and just, yeah, and I don't know, I like the more focused nature of it now. Let's see, Josh says, Ken is, sorry, I'm not, I will, bro says, all my content is effing cool, keep it up, you actually got me back into toy collecting. Josh, that's awesome. What do you collect? I'd love to know. You may have, I know you've been in the chat before, I may have asked you before and you probably told me, but you haven't. What do you collect? That's awesome. I'm glad you've gotten back into it, because that was my whole thing. It was, you know, I know watching Cincy and watching Josh and all those guys, you know, Craig, not a retro channel. Like, I think Craig's really got me, like, watching all of his videos, like on all the vintage stuff that he does. Like, that was like the stuff that got me back into the Kenner. Like, maybe about a year ago now, I think it was, when I was at Toy Department, and I just saw all that Kenner stuff, and it just took me back to like, a 5-6-year-old Kyle sitting in a department store just looking at those figures on the pegs. And I don't know, like that's the cool thing, is like I get so much inspiration from other collectors that I'm really good friends with, and I watch all their videos. So it's awesome to know that, like, you know, what I'm doing is kind of doing the same for other people. So I appreciate that so incredibly much. Thank you. Yeah, I don't have words to thank you other than thank you. Really appreciate it. Let's see. Don't type much in the chat because I'm eating dinner. Oh no, it's like, not a problem at all. Just the fact that you're even here is awesome. Let's see. Jeremy says, or put the artwork in the den. Nah, did you say something before that and I missed it? I may have missed it if that's in reference to something. Sorry. Good idea about moving the art. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I was talking about my art. Yeah, but I just don't, because the thing that sucks is you guys can't see it, but like all my Spider-Man stuff right now is over here, and I think, so the wife and I were actually talking about it when we were at the brewery Saturday, and we were talking about my Marvel stuff, and she thinks, and I kind of agree, I think if I end up getting rid of my Marvel stuff, or not my Marvel stuff, but my Spider-Man stuff, at least right now, that's probably the one thing I'll end up regretting is the Spider-Man stuff. Like, I'll never get rid of the art. All the art I have, that's going to go into a portfolio. Even if it's not framed and on the wall, it's going into a portfolio that I'm going to keep on my coffee table, so it's always in display. So, but the figures, like Spider-Man and that, like Spider-Man's always been my Marvel character. Like that's like, you know, ever since I was a kid in Venom, like that is what got me into Spider-Man. That's the whole reason I'm into Spawn, is because McFarlane was the artist on Spider-Man, created Venom, you know, gave Spider-Man the spaghetti webs, gave, you know, Spider-Man like the cool, insane, not realistic at all poses. And I don't know, that just stuck with me, and that's the reason I got into Spider-Man. And I do kind of agree. I think if I got rid of those, even though I would just funnel that all into Batman, which obviously is my one true love, I think I would regret it. So I don't think those are going to go anywhere. So I'm just trying to figure out to make room, because this is all going to be Batman, and just trying to figure out what I'm going to do with all the stuff. But you know, first world problems of having to move art around. Let's see. Jeremy says, "Hope you had a great birthday, Josh." See, I think I did. I can't remember the weekend very well. So that means you had a good weekend, right? Let's see, sweet. I can't remember the name, but it was 9%, 9.8%. That's a pretty hefty IPA. Let's see, Ant Anderson, what is going on? How are you tonight, sir? Hope you are having a fantastic Monday night. Josh said he did win a CGC auction last night. Nice. That was the one that you were actually like following on your live stream, right? Because I thought you said that you were like watching one and you were hoping you weren't gonna get sniped right at the last minute because it was like a pretty good deal from what I remember, but I can't remember the book. Let's see. Jeremy said, or Night says Arkham Scarecrow. Yeah, Arkham Scarecrow. Freeze would need to be chrome. Stuart says, yeah. Yeah. Freeze would need to be chromed, and he need to have some sort of light up feature. That's the thing that I just love about that design, is the fact that it's got a really nice, like, I don't know, like light up system, which I think the LEDs and everything would just be awesome. All right, so show you guys like the whole reason you're probably here is to see these figures. So right here is the Action Comics Superman, and honestly, this thing is fantastic. I tell you what, McFarlane is just absolutely killing it with this DC line. Like, I know some people aren't like thrilled with some of the proportions and things like that, but even if you even though they're a little bit, on some of the figures they're a little bit wonky, there's just so much to love about this line. I mean, look at that. Like, everything from the paint apps to the sculpting, like the sculpting there on the muscles and everything just looks gorgeous. And then I cannot get over this, like the emblem here, the way because it's actually a raised piece. It has like a gorgeous red metallic paint shine to it. The face sculpt kind of looks, I don't know why I see Glenn Danzig from like the Misfits. I mean, that doesn't really look like him at all. But I don't know why, just like in like this lighting and what I'm seeing on my viewfinder, that's just what I see. But no, it's a fantastic face sculpt. I mean, there's just so much to love. And I love the way they are doing these capes, where they have this like really nice, like soft, movable rubber. The way they have them like laying on the figures look fantastic. They don't hinder articulation. They move with the figure. And dang, this is just an awesome piece. Like, I'm not even a Superman fan. Like, I'm really not, like, I'm not a big, I can't say I can't stand the character, but like, I've never connected with the character. And like, I am like, this is a just freaking gorgeous piece. Oh man, I'm excited to have this. The only thing I thought was interesting, there is no like the insignia isn't there on the back, which, like I said, I don't really read Superman comics, so I couldn't tell you if that's part of his costume anymore or not. I just remember, you know, back in the day, they always had the Superman S on the back of the cape. So someone else would have to answer that if that's how it should be. But once again, really cool addition to this one is you do get a flight stand. So the really nice thing here is you get the DC logo, which I'm kind of surprised they did, but that looks really, really nice. And then it does hold Superman there on the waist, and then you get the card with them. So yeah, super freaking excited about this. Yeah, this is awesome. Let's see. Let me get back to some of the comments here. I push any Arkham design. Love those. Fully agree, Knight. Yeah, that's the Arkham designs are just unbelievable. That's why I really hope Hot Toys just continues to pump those out. As far as, like, you know, the Harley Quinn, the Batgirl. I'm hoping at some point we see a Scarecrow from Hot Toys. So I think that would be unbelievable. Trying to think. I love a Mr. Freeze from the Arkham games from Hot Toys. I just, yeah, anything that they do, like, even if they just do like the Clown Goons, I think they could do so many cool options there. So yeah, definitely love the Arkham games for the art style. Let's see, King Ding-a-ling says, Kyle, do you have the Hot Toys Batman figure that is similar to the Batman Beyond design? So the only one that is out, here, I'll grab it for you real quick. The only one that is out right now is the Future Knight, which is this figure right here. So this is the only one that's somewhat similar right here. So this is the Future Knight, Arkham Knight Hot Toy. And then they're actually creating an actual Batman Beyond, like the actual skin from the game. That comes out in like December, and I pre-ordered that the day it came out. So yeah, so this is like the one that's similar, but they are actually making the Batman Beyond suit that will be available later this year. And I will definitely 100% be picking this up. The only Arkham video game figure I don't have is the Prestige edition of this. And the reason being is because it wasn't too much different than the normal one. The only difference was it had a darker chest plate and the gold bat insignia. And I just, since I already had this one, I already have the normal one, I didn't feel like I needed a third of the exact same figure in Hot Toys form. That was just a different color. Like these are not super cheap. So the fact that I just kept rebuying the same figure over and over when it was a very slight difference between that one and the Prestige edition, I just couldn't justify it. Whereas this one is obviously a complete retooling and a complete different color scheme. So I went ahead and did pick up that one. But yeah, so I do have this one, but I don't have the Batman, the official Batman Begins one. I will be getting that in December whenever it ships. Honestly, knowing Hot Toys, it probably won't ship until like early mid next year. So we probably got a while. Let's see. I want to see a badass Bane Build-A-Figure. Yep, fully agree. I think that'd be awesome. Let's see. Mr. Freeze Batman and Robin figure would be dope. They had to do a Robin at some point, right? I mean, they did Nightwing, so we have to get a. I would assume if they're doing like the new Rebirth run, which it seems like that's what they're doing on the comic side of the Batman figures, I would assume it'd be a Damian Wayne Bat Robin, but I guess we'll see. Let's see. With the look of the Devastator, they could do Bane in the regular line. Stuart, I fully agree. Like between the Superman Unhinged, Unchained armor. Again, not a Superman fan, so I can't remember the name of it. But between that armor, the Hellbats, and then now Devastator. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason why they couldn't do that at a $20 price point. Because they apparently have absolutely no issue doing the giant hulking figures, which is awesome though. Let's see. How's the collecting stuff going for you? Shannon asks. It's going really well. So it's as you guys can kind of see, my Kenner collection is definitely coming together. Starting to get into these statues, these Tweeterhead statues. Have 2 of those. Have another 2. No, yeah, 2 right now on pre-order. Do I have it? No, I don't have 2. I can't remember what I pre-ordered at this point. Yeah, I think I have 2 because I have the Tweeterhead Robin and then I have the Dark Knight statue. Both of those pre-ordered through Tweeterhead. And then I'm thinking about the Batgirl. It looks really good, but I've just, like, I don't really have a whole lot of Batgirl. So it's one of those things, like, do I really, because I'm getting the Batgirl Hot Toy from the Arkham games just because I collect that line. But I'll probably end up getting that statue at some point. So yeah, everything's going good. Hope everything's going well for you, Shannon. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. I can't believe that once we take our road trip in July that we will have hung out more in the last few months. That's true. That is very true. It's like COVID actually like not for like obviously not forced because it's been absolutely amazing, but it's just like like COVID finally kind of like took away, not took away, that's a harsh word, but like like there's not sporting events, there's not, I know there's stuff that you're going on with like your family and things like that, and while all that stuff sucks, it's been absolutely a blast, like getting to hang out and just do things and not have to worry about anything else really other than just checking with our wives every once in a while to make sure that everything's good to go. Let's see. Art, what is going on? Thank you so much for joining. Let's see. Christian says, Narc. Is Narc in here? If he is, Craig, if you're in here, I completely missed your comment if you left one. So sorry. Josh, you will not be buying all my art. That is something that that's something I will never sell. And most of it, actually almost all of it, I actually have dedicated to me. So that's the other thing is like just every artist that I could, I always ask them to actually write to Kyle, because a lot of artists I know are very hesitant about doing original commissions because a lot of them end up online. And I want to make sure that these artists actually know it's the reason I'm buying this is because I'm a fan of their art. I want an original piece of art in their collection. So I make sure that they know I essentially ruin that piece of art as far as the secondary market is concerned, because I want my name on it, not someone else's. So that's something that I always try to do to let artists know, like, hey, this isn't like this is actually my love of your art, not I'm trying to make $1 or anything like that. So that's something that I always do. So almost all my art actually is already signed to Kyle and is worthless outside of my own personal enjoyment. Josh Core says, I'm into Diamond Select right now, but I also old Spawn, X-Men, and Sideshow status. I'm assuming statues. We got to save up for those. Yeah, those are, as I'm finding out, getting into statues. Statues are not cheap. The nice thing is, though, Diamond Gallery, I am going to start, at least I'm going to get 1 or 2 of those just to see the quality. I know they're PVC. I know they're super light. Like, I know it's not going to be like the same weight and kind of detail as far as like some of these tweeter heads. But honestly, they look fantastic, and yeah, give them a shot. I like Diamond Select a lot. I know the scale kind of throws some people off. I've really enjoyed the figures. I have a lot of Marvel Selects. I have a lot of Spider-Man figures that I've gotten from that line, and I really like them. So that's awesome. And then Spawn, if you've watched any of my collection videos, that's my bread and butter. So, and actually, I'm not gonna open it, but I can show you guys. I did pick this up. Speaking of Spawn, so. I did get the Mortal Kombat and the sword variants, so super excited about that. Let's see. Jeremy's art. I was just joking about putting artwork in the Den family. It's hard enough having original prints on a wall space. I know. And then my wife keeps getting a little bit not frustrated. That's too harsh of a word, but she teases. She's like, it was supposed to be only the basement, and then I took over the office, and slowly I'm taking over just the whole house. But the funny thing is we were talking, and I was talking about how I didn't really have enough room down here, and we were kind of teasing because like, so this half of the room is all, as my dogs go crazy, this half of the room is all like my collecting Batman, Marvel, all that stuff. That half of the room is my soccer and hockey memorabilia, and that's maybe the stuff that's getting moved. And then like we were talking about like making a workout room and maybe putting like all the sports stuff up there since it would obviously fit. So we might be doing something like that at some point, but that's not in the plans right now as far as moving that. Let's see. Simon, what is going on? How are you doing this evening? Hope you're having a good day. David Big Dog says, oh, really? I really love Spider-Man. He's one of my favorite Marvel characters. Yeah, same here. Like, he was, like I said, him and Daredevil are really the only two that I've really, like, religiously followed the comics. I like Captain America a lot. Not a huge Iron Man fan. But yeah, Spider-Man and Daredevil are probably the two that I've read pretty much everything I can from them and have a decent trade and single issue collection of Daredevil and Spider-Man comics. So, yep, those are definitely my two Marvel characters. Kiwi, what is going on? That's right, 9.4. You did say that 9.4 grade at first Jubilee. Once you said Jubilee, I do remember you saying it was the first appearance. That's awesome. Let's see. Good at that the Donald Robin, and they're gonna look good on that top shelf on that empty DTOF. Do I have an empty DTOF? Because this one isn't. That was not empty. It definitely looked empty, but it it definitely is not. Yeah, no, I cannot wait for that the Forever figures. They look amazing. I know a lot of people aren't huge fans of the movie, but if they actually make those, because so far they've only teased them. They've shown the prototypes, but they haven't actually put them up for pre-order or anything yet. So the second they do, I am all about those. And then honestly, I'm buying George Clooney Batman and Robin figures the second they put those up too. So they are unbelievable, and yeah, I can't wait for them. Let's see. All I saw was Josh saying at, and then it was my wife's name. So is she actually in here? Did she say something? Sorry, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm like way behind on these comments. Really, really sorry. Don't lie. You would have a Batman in the kitchen if I let you. Oh, hell yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. I'd find. Oh, actually, what was it? I think it was was it a Deadpool? I think it was a Deadpool. It was like a butcher block, like a knife butcher block that you could put. It was like basically a bust of Deadpool, and then like the knives went in his forehead, and they went in like different like locations, and then like his like face, like facial expression was like basically like of like pain and surprise, and it looked awesome. It was so if they did something like that, I think that'd be really freaking cool. So let me and I'm sorry guys, I did not realize I was this far behind on comments, so I really, really apologize. Let's see. I was actually surprised by Superman. I had to get it when I saw it on the pegs. I'm just not the biggest fan of the flight stands, but the matte and gloss paint is great. Ant says, yeah, no, I am super impressed with this paint. And honestly, like, I haven't taken it out of the box yet, but this one, I don't know, this flight stand looks like it'd be pretty sturdy. And I don't know, that's kind of the pose I want him in, is like the kind of hovering behind Wonder Woman and Batman. I'm probably gonna display him with this Batman, because once I watched Cincy's video and he showed the contrast between these two, like the kind of superpowers look of these two, I think that's how they have to be displayed next to one another. So let me go ahead and start opening this one up too, because I have to make sure. And once again, if you guys are just joining this, I'm sure all of you are aware, Josh Pence is premiering a new video tonight. He said it was going to be 8 o'clock, but I guess he pushed it back to 8:15. But so I think it's 8:15. So as soon as this is over, which I'm going to cut it off probably about maybe 8:05, 8:10, to make sure we all have enough time, go use the restroom, grab some popcorn, grab a beer, and make sure we're all there for Josh's premiere. I'm sure all of you guys were doing that anyway, but if you guys weren't, make sure you guys head over and let's give Josh as much support tonight as we can. So we really know he would really, really appreciate that, and so would I. And thank you guys so much for joining. This is crazy. 55 people on a Monday night. This is unbelievable, and I can't thank you guys enough. This is awesome. Let's see. Jerry says, nice buy in the new CGC comic. What's up, dude? I scored the Toy Biz Lord of the Rings, Witch King. Nice. So the funny thing is, my wife actually we have an entire tub, and I mean an entire tub. One day I need to just get that out and go through it, like maybe do a live stream, or maybe just like a video of everything she has, because she has, I bet you it's every piece that they released of Toy Biz Lord of the Rings stuff. It's a ton of it, and it'd be really cool to go through. Fortunately, it's all open, and then most of it's all loose. She does have the boxes still, but I think there's any way to actually really put them back in there. But it'd be really kind of cool to go through and take a look. Let's see, what else do we have? RG says, I'm selective in the McFarlane DC, and I'm happy with the ones I picked up. Yeah, I'm pretty much, I'm gonna do all the Batman figures, just because that's my bread and butter. That's my line I collect. But as far as like all the rest of the DC ones, I'm passing on the animated series Superman and the animated series Green Lantern. I think they look good, but they're just not something I'm super interested in. But yeah, like I'm definitely gonna pick and choose the DC figures outside of Batman. And honestly, at some point, I may even pick and choose some of the Batman ones, just depending on how they look. But right now, outside of some of the like I said, some of the scaling, some of the proportions, that stuff doesn't bother me, but I could definitely see how it could bother some people. So yeah, it's just so, you know, I've been extremely happy with everything that they're doing, and just everything McFarlane's doing in general. Like I said, the Doom figures look awesome. The Mortal Kombat ones, when I saw them at Comics to Games Saturday, those look awesome. Just they're doing some really, really impressive stuff. I cannot wait for the Spawn Kickstarter figures, and I think I have to wait till like freaking November for them. But I would love to have those right now. Let's see. I forget how good that Bale Batman armory looks. I know. That's the one piece that like still like, you know what, 3-4 weeks later, I can't help but smile every time I look at that. Let's see. That's exactly how I felt. I'm not even a Superman fan. Yep, I'm not a Superman fan at all either, Ant. And actually, when I watched your video the other day where you reviewed them, it was actually when you were saying that you felt they were overpowered. That's exactly how I feel about them. It's just something I could never connect with Superman for some strange reason. And I think I just felt he was overpowered. And okay, he's allergic to a rock, but outside of that, just I don't know, he just never really did it for me. Whereas like the tortured soul of Batman and like, you know, really just gadgets, I've always just, I don't know, find more appealing. But that's but you know, like I completely get there are a lot of people that connected with Superman that don't connect with Batman. So that's the awesome thing about comics is no matter who you are, what your background is, any of that stuff, there's a character that you can connect with. There's a character you can find that you love, and you know, and then hopefully there's a lot of collectibles for it and comics and all sorts of entertainment that you're able to just immerse yourself in and just find a little bit of escape, you know, in these characters. So that's the thing I love about comics and talking with all of you is that there's just so many different things that we're all into, and it's awesome. Let's see. Kyle, got to talk about the MEZCO Christopher Reeve Superman. Thoughts on it, specifically the smiling head? That's so awkward. I saw Cincy posted like the picture of it and was like, this is a face sculpt I'm never going to use. And then I posted, it looks like to me, like if I don't know if you guys are all Friends fans, but like my wife and I, like we love the show Friends. And one of my favorite episodes is when the one where Chandler's trying to take the engagement photos and he never smiles in photos. And once he starts trying, it's like weird, like I don't know. That's what I thought of. I'm like, what they do? Have like Chandler Bing model for this? So no, the overall figure looks really cool. I'm not necessarily for sure. I'm a big fan of the giant or the Fortress of Solitude like accessory base thing it comes with. I guess it lights up. That looks kind of cool. I don't know. I personally like the MEZCOs just on like I don't know, like the round circle, like the circle bases. And I guess if they're gonna do it something kind of like the bat signal, where it's something you can kind of put behind him, that'd look pretty cool. But I'm not a big enough Superman fan to pay $120 for that figure. Although I think he would look pretty cool in my Batman MEZCO collection. But I mean, outside of that smiling head sculpt, I think the figure looks fantastic. Let's see. See, Kiwi says, heck yes, a great damn figure, dude. That weapon insanely big, eh? Let's see. I guess it's the Toy Biz Lord of the Rings figure, I'm guessing. Let's see. Simon says, what up, Night Ren and Kiwi? Sir says, Arkham Hood, hot toy. Yeah, so they kind of did the Arkham Knight Red Hood. So I have the Arkham Knight down here. You can kind of see his head right there. So what that figure has a red hood option, so you can change out all the armor plating on that figure. He has a completely different head sculpt that is the red hood mask, and then in like all the pieces of the armor will change out to red. So technically, that is the game's so freaking old. I don't care if I spoil it or not at this point. So because obviously Arkham Knight being who he is both Red Hood and Arkham Knight. So because of that figure is actually 2-in-1, so it can be both. So technically, they did make a Red Hood from the Arkham games, and you'd have to switch out the armor plating on that, and you'd have your Red Hood. So technically, they kind of, in a roundabout way, made one. Let's see. Would love McFarlane to do a Solomon Grundy or Armored Lex Luthor. Fully agree. I think the Solomon, and I bet you we see an Armored Lex Luthor. I think that will be a definite from McFarlane. I really do. I don't know if I haven't got to say it yet, but the size of my pinky maybe. I hope you're talking about a weapon. Sorry, that was sorry. That was a terrible joke. That was god awful. I apologize. Let's see. What's up, Simon? The future Knight figure looks great. The Batman Beyond suit is going to look great with it. Yeah, I fully agree. I cannot wait for them to get that Batman Beyond suit all the way up. You're gonna love it. I picked up the new Lord of the Wild. Dude, check out some. Let's see. Toy Biz Lord of the Rings is great. Do you think the blue variant multiverse will sell out and go up for resale? King Benny asked. Welcome, King. But I honestly don't know. Like because I'm seeing these things, because I'm seeing like these pictures where like there are literally, like you're seeing like 10 of them sitting on a store shelf. I don't think they're going to be that rare. I think that eventually, I don't think the distribution is all over the place yet. Because what I'm finding is the southern and western states, especially like even with the Arkham Joker and Batman, what we saw them popping up kind of in the south and the west way before we saw them popping up here in Ohio, like the Midwest and East. So what I'm hoping is that you're seeing like these huge waves coming out in Texas and California, those type of places, and they're slowly, like this distribution is slowly coming over our way. So hopefully you're able to find one. I really don't think it's going to be like I don't think it's the chase that Big Bad Toy Store kind of made it out to seem to be. And I think you'll be able to find it as easily as the normal Detective Comics. I think it's just a color variation. I don't think there's going to be really anything super special or rare about it other than it's just a new color. Hopefully, because it's an awesome figure, and I hope everyone's able to get one who wants one without having to try to pay scalper prices or anything like that. Let's see. Trying to get hold of Garthmog and Battle Troll at the moment. I'm assuming those are the Lord of the Rings figures. Wouldn't mind picking up Unchained, Superman, and Hellbat together. Yeah, those would look awesome together. I just had the Hellbat by itself over here, and he's kind of lonely. Thoughts on Azrael Kyle? That figure looks insanely awesome. I hope the detailing and especially the accessory and the flaming sword is as cool as what the promo pictures look like. I think that's going to be the best figure out of the White Knight wave. So I am super excited to see how that turns out and get that figure in hand. I am really, really excited about that one. Who's your favorite Batman artist? I love Capullo and Neil Adams. That would pretty much be my two favorite. So Neil Adams, I really appreciate because I feel like he is the modern, he is the visionary for the modern Batman. Batman looks the way he does today because of Neil Adams. And then Greg Capullo has always been one of my favorite artists ever since like his inking days on Spawn with McFarlane. And when he took over the New 52, I was beyond excited. And yeah, so I would say those are probably my two favorites. I'm also a huge fan of David Finch. I love his work. Riley Rossmo, who did, you guys, I don't know if you were able to see it or not, but that piece right there, I got C2E2, that's Riley Rossmo. He's done some really good Batman work. Jay Lee is another one of my favorite Batman artists. Yeah, just there's so many to name. So many, like, I can't think of... I can't think of who's doing, because David Finch and oh my gosh, I can't think of, there's another, that's gonna drive me crazy. There's another artist that I really, really like that's been doing the Rebirth run with Tom King, and oh man, it's gonna drive me insane now. It's not Mitch Gerds, because he did Sheriff of Babylon. Oh shoot, I can't think of it. But there is a Rebirth, like the new Tom King run artist that I really like as well. But yeah, Neil Adams and Capullo would probably be my two favorite. Let's see. I have two diamond, or Matthew says I have two diamond gallery statues, and they're both very impressive pieces of art. Highly recommend if you like them. Yeah, I've never actually really looked at one up close or had one in hand, but it's something that I definitely want to look more at here. As I get more into statues. Yes. Oh man, I love this figure anyway. Like I love the black and gray version of this figure, and to have it like in these colors that pop this way, oh man, that looks freaking gorgeous. Gorgeous. This is the version that I would get if you're looking for one of the McFarlane DC figures, a Batman. This is definitely the one that I would recommend, just because of the coloring and just the detailing. I think just pops a little bit more on the black and blue, or the gray and blue. And we just don't get, like, if you look behind me, everything's black and gray. You just never get blue and gray, and it looks amazing. Let's see. Don't lie, I already did that. The new one you're going to get to add to the collection. Cool cap, Kyle. Did I show off a cap? I don't remember. I mean a hat, like actually like this cap. This is a brewery in Toronto that I went to. Yeah, I love this little raccoon. If that's what you're referencing, because I don't think I showed off a cap, but I could be wrong. Because I think I don't even. Oh, my Captain America's over there, so I know I definitely didn't show that off. Let's see. Batman looks really cool. Says David Big Dog. I keep wanting to call you Big David Dog. David Big Dog. Can everyone show the love? Thank you, Kiwi. Really, really appreciate that. Let's see. RJ, no problem. But I've always enjoyed your videos. Thank you again. I really appreciate everybody here. This is awesome. Toy Syndicate. Get them all displayed. Tell her I need a Prince. That's Lord of the Rings. Tigger asks, is there a Alfred with McFarlane line? Not yet, but I would definitely assume that eventually we will see one. I think that will be a figure that we will definitely get. I'd like to get the massive Toy Boys, Lord of the Ring, Fellowship of the Ring. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a video on going through everything that she has. So I think that'd be really cool. Especially since apparently a lot of people here are into the Lord of the Rings Toy Biz stuff. Let's see. Daniel, what is going on? Daniel Power, how are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. Knight says, my Walmart has a bunch of blue and gray Batman figures. Nice. Yeah, so I don't think that they're going to be super rare. I think they just haven't hit everywhere yet. Hot Toy Solomon Grundy would be great. He'd be about as big as the Hulk figures. I hope so, Spork says. Welcome, Spork. Glad you're here. Yeah, he'd have to be like a giant hulking figure. I think that'd be really awesome. I really hope WB finally shows us their new Batman game during one of the future Xbox. Right? I know. I keep hearing that they're doing another Batman game. So hopefully actually it's real, and we'll get some information soon. It'd be interesting if they actually did the Court of Owls, because I thought they were kind of using the Court of Owls in the new Batman, the Robert Pattinson movie. I could be wrong with that, but I'd be fine with getting Court of Owls in as many pieces of Batman media as we can, because that is by far one of my favorite storylines ever from the Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo run. It was unbelievable. Let's see, Josh, I just purchased another Sideshow clone today. Nice. And are you buying one Saturday? So is that going to be another one? Let's see. Knight says McFarlane Hellbat is on sale for Amazon for $19.87. Yes, go get that. Go get that now, because that is an awesome figure if you want it, and that is a good price. That's the green. Yes, Green Boys. Nice. Simon says love the blue Batman. Yep, fully agree. This is an awesome piece. See, I really like Bernard Chang, Drew Batman Beyond, and Dustin Nuggins covers for that series as well. Yeah, those are awesome. I honestly don't know if I know their work all that well. I'll have to check it out. I really haven't read a whole lot of Batman Beyond. I watched like the cartoon when I was in high school, but I really haven't seen anything since. Don Draper asks, have I seen the new Grim Knight Batman from McFarlane? Yes, that whole freaking wave of the metal evil Batmen look amazing. I cannot wait to buy all of them. I am on board for every single one of them, and I really think the Grim Knight is probably my favorite, just with the whole arsenal of weapons. I think it looks amazing. No, no one had brought that up yet, Don. So thank you. I meant to say something about that. Simon, have a good night. Hopefully everything's going well, and enjoy your Tuesday. Sport asks, do I have the DX09? I see your Batman Returns Keaton. Unfortunately, I do not. So I am missing the 89 Batman and I'm missing the 89 Joker. So unfortunately, those are definitely two that are on my wish list as far as Hot Toys goes. How much, I guess that is clone talk that I know nothing about. Let's see, if McFarlane does Bane, I'd love to see it be a 2-pack figure, you know, Bane versus Batman. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, that idea. Ooh, I like that idea a lot. Ooh, I really like that idea. Because, yeah, you could get one that actually is like, yeah, have like just rips in the clothing, maybe a little blood coming out of the cowl. I really like that idea. I like, yeah, that's, I'd be all down for a 2-pack like that. Do an actual Nightfall Batman 2-pack. I like it. Someone needs to get you hired on at McFarlane. Let's see, I'm going to order that Soups and Bats. Yeah, Kiwi. If they're both up, I would definitely do that, especially the Hellbats. Or actually, this Batman too. I have not seen this one online yet anywhere, other than like obviously eBay. But hopefully they go up soon so everyone can get one. Because yeah, just I mean the coloring of these two just pops so incredibly well. Just looks freaking amazing. Absolutely love them together. Let's see. Oregon says, it looks like I missed the fun. Yeah, unfortunately, but not unfortunately, because we have an awesome video to go watch now. But, yeah, I'm gonna end this stream probably in the next maybe 10 minutes, maybe 5-10 minutes. Josh is going to be premiering his latest video, which I'm super excited about. I want to make sure everyone in this chat, which I'm sure you guys are already going to do anyway, get over there and help give him a fantastic premiere. So, unfortunately, this will be ending soon, but did unbox these two figures, which I'm super excited about, and hopefully you're having a good evening. Let's see. Does McFarlane plan on doing a Hush? That would be cool. Yeah, I mean, I would assume, like, it just depends on what licenses they have. The only thing is I'm kind of curious on, like, I mean, I guess that the cape would be a little bit bluer and have a smaller bat insignia, but I don't know if, like, that would differ too much from the Detective Comics Batman they've already done in the black and gray. But you know, that'd be awesome if they did like start doing like artist takes like the Jim Lee Hush Batman. But I have not heard anything. I know the White Knight is obviously the next wave that they're doing, and then they're doing the metal Evil Batman wave in the fall. So anything after that we haven't really seen, or at least I haven't seen anything teasing what's coming up next. But hopefully, yeah, we get some. I think it'd be cool with like some Batman 66, like some classic TV McFarlane figures. I think that'd be really cool. And 7-inch scale. Let's see. Knight says it might be. I truly don't know. I know Big Bad Toy Store did have. So what they were doing was you had to order an entire case, and then you got one of the blue ones. So I truly don't know if it's actually a Walmart variant. That's the only place I have seen it so far is popping up at Walmarts. But yeah, again, I don't know if that's just because their distribution got them early, or maybe they weren't supposed to put them out and they did. So I truly don't know the limitations of where this is available or when it's going to be available. Other than, you know, it's just a lot of people on Facebook are posting that they're finding a lot of them in Walmarts. Let's see. McFarlane is going to bang out everything Batman for sure. I hope so. I really hope so. And like I was saying on one of my other live streams, I really hope we get some characters other than just Batman, Harley, and Joker. So I really want to see, you know, like Nightwing was a good start, but I really want to see, give me some Robins, give me Mr. Freeze, give me Penguin, give me Riddler, give me Two-Face, give me everyone you can as far as villains, and just really like kind of flesh out this DC line, because like I said, I am loving it so freaking far. Let's see, am I caught up? I think I'm finally caught up. So see, I think my favorite McFarlane DC figure is the Arkham Batman. Nice. So that one I should have that one from Amazon. I think it shipped today, so I should have that either tomorrow or Wednesday. So I'm super excited to get those in the collection. Stuart says the Batgirl is actually great. Yeah, no, I think she's really awesome too. She's probably my least favorite so far. I really like the styling and everything like that. It's just honestly, all these figures have been so good that that's probably the one that I'm just, I like it. It's just not up there as far as some of the other ones. But no, she is really cool. Let's see. Josh's dude, that shock trooper is a BA looking though. Nice. So nice. So I think this might be a nice little stopping point right here. This is probably, we're right at exactly an hour in 3, 2, 1 hour. And you know, Josh's video coming up. I give you guys kind of back, I guess, 15 minutes. And then we can go over and join Josh's channel. Make sure we give him an awesome premiere. And let's just have a fantastic night talking toys. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. And thank you guys so much for joining. This is fantastic. Glad we were able to unbox these. Super excited to get these into the collection and have a DC Trinity shelf with those two and Wonder Woman. But yeah, once again, Josh, he's posted his video, premiering it in 15 minutes, his channel. Make sure you guys are all there. I took notes of everyone that was in the chat, so make sure we're gonna do roll call in Josh's channel. Not really, but hope to see you guys all there. Go give him some love in the premiere. I will be there in just a few minutes. So thank you guys so much. And you guys want a little tease of what I'm gonna show, actually unbox later tonight, and then have a video for on Wednesday? We'll see. We'll see if there's anybody in the chat that says yes. Not a problem, guys. Hope you guys all have a fantastic night. There must be, I don't know if there's a delay or just I lost everybody already. Oh, Ann says yes. All right, now everyone says big reveal video. And actually, you guys are gonna hate me because I had this kind of planned. Is because what I was gonna do was I was gonna slowly turn it